That's like 4 weeks. You ain't coming right back, nigga. Who got that? That's something you could live without. Now, if it was Isabella or something, nigga, then yeah, I'd be worried.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, he'll be back in the NFC Championship, man.
It's week 17 of the
That's when you really
NFL
might need the
on
nigga you're doing.
EA Sports.
Snow and Lambeau, Coach. Something about that combo that just works, like peanut butter and jelly. And we've got half a foot of the white stuff and still coming down here in Green Bay.
That nigga in playoff mode, dog. Boy, that boy might think it's his year.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped.
Boy said, I'm back at the beach.
Take over 1st and 10.
Yeah.
29-yard line.
This nigga DeAndre still playing?
It's a short one here, complete to the
Is that DeAndre?
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second.
He sounds some garbage when still. Matthew Judon not like that.
4 catches, 95 yards.
Matthew Judon not like that.
He loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the
No,
pass.
it depends. A lot of niggas opted out because of their corona.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Come on, cornerback. I need you to get a couple more picks. Why y'all messing up my goal line?
Off the play fake, Love. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
I ain't never seen nothing like.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll
And I still rather CJ Breed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
The 2-yard line.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
Number 81.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
83.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's
If Josh Allen could break most sacks, dog, we'd be lit.
the film and saw this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
I'm talking about when I'm rolling out.
Do exactly that, but they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, So does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Why is DeAndre Hopkins still playing?
First down, love to pass. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Again, it's Love. Blitz coming and down.
Good job, Rook. Ain't your fifth sack. That's your sixth sack.
They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4
I'm
sacks
messing up my
last
nigga
week. That's their
numbers.
first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on
Oh,
film?
maybe that was
I think that
good.
they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback.
Yeah, after this, we just gotta wait on Mom.
So good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take it through.
By the way, I said boat. There he goes, left side.
They ain't ready for us.
One to run at the 50. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Oh, shit. That was the Rook? Oh, that wasn't the Rook.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And
Let's
this
go.
is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
The man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
14.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Oh, fools.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10.
You should know how to fight peacekeepers at the very least, dog.
They'll run with Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only
Word.
get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And it's 21-3. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Who you telling them?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
In the shoot.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Devontae Adams in the Packer offense heading back out. Unless he has a Julio Jones-type 300-yard game in him that Julio did against the Panthers in 2016. Probably not going to reach 1,000, but still pretty good year.
I think you're right. It's a pretty good year for him, but let's face it, every receiver's dream is to have a game like Julio Jones had against the Carolina Panthers. It's 300 yards on the nose, and it didn't matter what coverage they sent his way. He solved it each and every.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Packers. DeAndre Hopkins, 76 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've
Oh, my God.
in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we
Kenny
saw the
Clark's still
forecast for this
playing,
game,
too.
didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Number 81. Touchdown, Buffalo.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And the lead will grow by one more. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. He's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season, but you read the local paper this morning. There was no talk of that mark. They interviewed him, and he wasn't talking about 1,000 yards, the old cliche focused on this game. If he has a big one, might be able to get the win and 1,000 yards.
Seems like he just wants to let it come to him, right? As opposed
they
to
projectiles.
That's probably the right idea and the right attitude.
Yeah.
So, game situation, play calling will dictate things.
Yeah, they heal you
How
too.
does he get there once he tries to get hot? Formations, route running, trying to get mismatches for him, different types of routes he will run downfield, short, medium, long. All those things will come into play as he tries to get to that magical number.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Left side here to Sanders. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shields is a bust.
To the air again, Love. The left side throw complete to Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the 2nd, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the 2nd quarter strong. A little bit of time left. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. He does have the 1 interception, Charles, but I think that's been more than offset by the 3 first-half touchdown passes.
I would agree with you. There is a blemish, but when you've thrown 3 touchdown passes to try and erase it, that's a little bit better than the ratio that all NFL coaches are seeking from their quarterbacks, and he's giving it to them.
They'll take the 3-1
every single time.
On the option, Allen will keep it.
And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
Brings up 3rd down.
So we've come upon halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Packers 17.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season.
They banned everybody from ESPN there, did what?
Is underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
Why? What
Their
happened?
own 27-yard line.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession, and he's had some time to chew on that interception. He
What you be doing? What?
Back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the
Oh,
field
yeah,
again,
yeah, yeah.
Right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts.
Yeah,
like
the
that
Pat
from your receivers.
yeah, the Pat McAfee
Not
show or
laying up
whatever,
for that
right?
catch.
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10.
Oh, gosh.
Intercepted.
That is just
Why are you
what
asking
this
me?
defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to number 87. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders.
I'm tired of his sticking these niggas. And I get no fumbles, dog. Hate this competitor.
First down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
gain of a yard. Brings up
You ain't got niggas with hip hop.
Operating from the gun. Love. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete.
I got safeties with hip
He's got
hop.
a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Look at this, dog.
It's
We
Adams.
killing these
And they'll
niggas.
get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11
I need to
situation.
hit the same juke nigga twice.
On that one, I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
I know what the problem is. Playing in the snow. That's what it is.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
29-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Look at that, dog.
Here as he's up to about the 47-yard
I got the edge on this nigga.
Rashawn Gary on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Sliding out of the pocket. That's to his running back. Complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes. And you did too.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Backup running back.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Allen eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That's not what I wanted you to
It's
do.
off down near the 5. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Going back to Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
This is
Allen
good.
and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I don't think I had
They
it.
run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Tackled at the 34-yard
The
line.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the
I don't think
original
Coconut's
line scrimmage, and
trash.
now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Is
Throwing
it?
is Allen on 3rd.
Nah, I don't think
Escaping
Coconut's
the
trash,
pressure
though.
right. They've got his man complete.
No, I mean like
And
Coconut
whistles, we're gonna
flavor.
have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think
1:53
Coconut's
left.
trash.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, artificial coconuts ain't trash. How
And he'll
about
give
that?
it here to his running back. Now
Nah.
the Packers going to go ahead and use
See,
the
now
second
you
of
wildin'
their
one.
timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to
You
do
wildin'
next.
dog.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Complete to number 83. Touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And his kick is good. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Take it into the 3. Now a hit and a loose football.
He's stupid.
Recovered by the kicking team.
And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has
Well,
had
look,
struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Oh, dog.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen going for it all. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Steps up, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Help me get something to eat before I eat you.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Allen. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is,
How they cooperative, Hunt, though?
everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee
I like
now,
they could talk
we're
to
actually
each other
showing you
in there.
disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
That's fine. How they just know to do that, though?
Set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue.
Oh, so they
the
cooperate
coaching staff
without a
is
nigga
confident
knowing.
that this was going to be the game to stem the
Base.
tide, but that just... And now look at this! Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Where my delivery at,
Looking out
nigga?
of the gun. Love looking for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and now it's second down. To throw again. Love. And it's caught. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Past the 20. And he finds a man on a crossing route. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. So Allen's going to look to throw, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Bills will extend their lead. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down 10. At their own 28-yard.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 1 last shot now for Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Buffalo, the win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Packers,